of the NDC's Eagle Force Vigilante Group, which will be deployed to some MPP polling stations with the aim of causing mayhem on Elections Day. The MPP is also aware of mobile money transactions directly linking leading NDC members to payments made to these train tax. These individuals are being deployed to strategic locations in the Upper East and Upper West regions to foment trouble as well. We have also discovered plans by the NDC to use ambulances to transport weapons to these tax on Elections Day. This deceitful strategy will also not work under our watch. Additionally, on Elections Day, the NDC plan to deploy thugs on motorbikes to shoot indiscriminately in MPP stronghold with the aim of creating fear and panic to suppress voter turnout and to disrupt the counting process. We are also well informed that some NDC members, led by a retired commissioner of police, Nathan Kofi Boakye, are coordinating efforts to escalate insecurity in Ashanti region and other MPP strongholds. This plan includes engaging armed robbers and other criminal elements to increase cases of robbery and kidnapping in the days leading up to the elections. We are assured that the security forces are on top of this, and Ghanaians have very little to worry about. But we need to make Ghanaians aware of the evil intentions of the opposition party, an opposition that has used the last 4 years to frustrate government business and want to use the defeat that awaits them on December 7th to disturb our democracy. Ladies and gentlemen, despite the enactment of the Anti-Vigilantism Act, the NDC on November 4th tried to launch a certain vigilante group called Azoka Boys. The police disrupted this move, and it was in the Aswansi constituency in Ashanti region. These individuals, known for their violent activities in previous elections, have been tasked with intimidating voters in Ashanti region to undermine voter confidence and to disrupt electoral violence. It is disheartening that the third launch of this supposed Azoka Boys was in the full glare of the public, and it was happening the same day the Peace Council and the Christian Council were launching the peace campaign. We want to assure Ghanaians that the MPP has seen through the NDC's plans and will use all lawful means to safeguard the sanctity of December 7th election and defend Ghana's democracy. Ladies and gentlemen, yesterday, November 19th, 2024, the National Communications Officer of the NDC convened a press conference where he made baseless, frivolous allegations that the MPP is planning to rig the December 7th elections. Among his outlandish claim, he alleged that Brigadier General Opoku, the General Officer Commanding of the Central Command of Ghana Armed Forces, as part of a supposed scheme involving ballot stuffing, swapping of ballot boxes and pig sheet, and other clandestine activities to tilt the balance of victory in favor of the MPP ahead of December 7th elections. These allegations, he claimed, are targeted at the Ashanti region, beginning from the special voting exercise scheduled for December 2nd. Per Permit me to say this, that the statement is, the allegations made by the National Communication Officer and the NDC are entirely baseless, devoid of any iota of credible evidence, and represent yet another desperate attempt by the NDC to raise tension and distract the people of Ghana from their own misdeeds. You level against a reputable army officer baseless allegations. You do not provide any, not even a single evidence, and yet you want us to take you serious. I have said that nobody can rig these elections. Look, we will vote at the polling station. We will count at the polling station. Collation will be done. The new patriotic party shall emerge victorious. His Excellency the Vice President will be the next president. Nobody can foment any sort of trouble, whatever form, whatever shape. I dare, if you want, try. Nobody. We will vote in peace. We will cast our ballot in peace. Ghana will be united. Ghana will not fall. And I'm telling you, the new patriotic party shall emerge victorious. Indeed, the NDC's communications officer and the NDC failed to substantiate their claim with facts or evidence, demonstrating that this is nothing more than a fabrication designed to divert attention from NDC's own wicked machinations to destabilize the Ashanti region, all because it is a stronghold of the NPP. Ladies and gentlemen, the NDC's desperation is palpable. Their press conference is part of a broader strategy to create unnecessary tension, fear, and panic in the Ashanti region by manufacturing an atmosphere of insecurity. Unfortunately, in doing so, the NDC has stopped to tarnishing the hard-earned reputation of Brigadier General Opoku and the Central Command of the Ghana Armed Forces. Such baseless attacks on the integrity of the armed forces are reckless and dangerous. And you recall, it's this same National Communications Officer who, before the 2020 election, said that all security personnel recruited during the regime of the new patriotic party, they should know that their tenure is coterminous with that of the new patriotic party. And so, if you were recruited, so we are talking about the over 100,000 security personnel recruited under the new patriotic party. This reckless statement from the NDC's National Communication Officer suggested that in an unlikely event that the NDC is back, they are going to terminate the appointment of every immigration officer, every police officer, every military officer, every prison officer, all security officers who were recruited from 2017 to 2024. Such reckless statement. That is the same person saying, throwing all of these baseless allegations around. Let it be known that the NPP will not tolerate any such devilish plans by the NDC. We call on the Inspector General of Police, IGP, and all security and intelligence agencies to closely monitor individuals like COP Kofi Boakye, who have been identified as a central figure in these destabilizing schemes. The NPP is also serving notice that any individual who attempts to foment chaos during the December 7th election, especially in the Ashanti region, should think twice, as such actions will be met not equal force, but with much bigger force to protect the peace, stability, and democratic process of our nation. Let history serve as a warning to the NDC that no party since the year 2000, at least, has ever succeeded in using violence to win an election. No party. On the contrary, violence undermines the effort of those who plan it and strengthens the resolve of the party it targets. The NDC would do well to abandon their destructive plans and focus on competing peacefully and fairly. The NPP remains a party of peace, committed to free, fair, and transparent elections. We will, however, not countenance any attempt to subvert the will of the people through intimidation or violence. We call on all well-meaning Ghanaians to reject the NDC's tactics and stand firm in defending our democracy. Let us show the world once again that Ghana is a shining example of peaceful and credible elections. And again, it is important that His Excellency Alhaj Dr. Bawumia is number one on the ballot. Is number one on the ballot. The elephant is our symbol. The elephant is our winning symbol. And all our parliamentary candidates are also number one on the ballot. Thank you very much. And before Yadamasese your friend mo Motimi Abba. And Enshamudi Ayasamba, Kunedi Kan, Media Sampapipa, Nedi Cambrem. Mamenka Enja Obibia said Yamia Daruma. Your campaigner, your chassier, Metimia Kan, Ewa Hase, Yametiasi. Nyamiya Aduma December 7th, Yabetwaba. Yabekin Kan. Na December 8th, Ekwa no. Mekashe Nyamiya ni Monyanse na His Excellency, the Vice President, Dr. Alhaj Bawumia, a President-elect of the Republic. Na Mekashe Nyamiya ni Monyambi Nse, eye Emrashebe Jomunso. Yebenya clear majority. Yebenya a manaka capacity yebenya no ebeburu mo adwene mo ntiase so. Na medical ka say abawe obi enu obetime wiem. NPP party yenya yadwen da, yenya yadwen so da. Tie be wia babim. San say yedi yehudi say ya ye adwuma. Yedi yehudi say wo ba school semu a. Ene ye mofra 5.7 million. Ene omuntu admission fee, omuntu feeding fee. Ene omuntu nyina munkanea, omuntu nsuo, textbooks free, exercise books free. MPP aban. Ena abadi sika she obi bia abotom. Ene nka admission abaya yankora yi go school ya na se ye wo fast no ye ma no. Ka wantu akran ka betu 15,000 to 18,000 Ghana cedis. Se sika we sika aban edi ahye obi bia abotom. Ene oba mpomudi a ebi si da sa aban bi beba na wabo na adwe mu po se osi hospital mako oha ni agire edunan 114 hospitals ni nyina so ohwe baabi a yesi aduru na oha mu chichemu aduoson eko aduowotwe 70 to 80%. Ebi si da we nyina echi no yesa wo 40 yesi a eno de yapa ho ntomakra uko drobo nso ebi wo ho akontomra bogoso ebi wo ho alubo nanse yana president say we are arranged so there okobia no akontomra ebisi ho into oba impomuden so a ebinsi da oba ya kwan yi a ebinsi da Ghana ha fa na nyina ye yi akwan chen NDC aban emmo ho emprebe enan enti ye hudi say ye nwuma pa ya na ena ne ye bo ho dehuru e dia check Ghana for na ye pese ye ma obibia ate asese adwempo boni ekura NDC for ebi ni say nanu ye omukoye meeting our Mauli Hotel Obuasi West Municipality na penny o masoma no Tony Obin say omo penipa tu trasem nti ebetu omo ka na eda ebetu abani duru ha omakoye anyamransem atu trasem we ade ayehu na emma so ne emma so ochina na ye pa ho ntoma ama Ghana fo ehu ebiem sa hwa oma ye oma din se o ye bepe omo atu trasem ye de atwa mafunuma na nkada ye beto aba no omo titi motorbike so na omo kuta atuo ni asekan na omo di nhurahuna omo kwa akoto aba na saa niema wo ya titiriu no ba bia MPP ahoden gina pa eye polling stations a MPP ahoden gina eno mpeso omo di sa adwuma yi ebiem ye sa ya ka akiro mo se obi bia ya be han wo se wo famra ne hye wo nsem na wo de wa krafie o ni ama wutuo ya ma wo sekan se fa ko hunahunu bi se na utie mi asesa wadwene sanse ni eba wo so no eso chen ni aba wo so pen enti membo wo hu musuo se obi di sekafia bi e di afamo mo so di amawo enti o ba be sei odache membo hu musuo kra.
Welcome to The Pulse with me, MFA Akosia Adeti, live on the Joy News channel. Now, today in our headlines, the New Patriotic Party dismisses claims they were colluding with some individuals to rig the upcoming elections.